Good morning, Internet. This is Alex the Sudokus, and it is Tuesday the 23rd of November 2021, and we're going to tackle another New York Times hard Sudoku using Snyder notations. We're also going to... What's the other thing we're going to do? Today's genuinely accessible Sudoku. So, let's have a look at today's Sudoku. We have a pair of ones locked in place, a pair of ones over here. Anything else? No. So how are the twos doing? We've got a pair of twos there. Nothing else that I can see. Threes are locked on row 4 in this box, so they must be down here in row 6. Fours, nothing exciting going on. Fives, we have a pointing pair of fives there, unlocking another pair of fives. And I do have another pair of fives over here as well. But I think that's it. Sixes are not too bad. Got a pair of sixes, unlocking another pair of sixes over here because they're pointed. So moving on to the sevens, we have sevens locked in these cells. In fact, we've got 7 and 9s locked in these 3 cells, because if we look at the numbers on this row, so that gives us a triple, which unlocks the 1, which means we have a pair of 1s over there. And this has now got to be a 3. So does this 3 bring us joy? Yes, it does. Gives us a pair of 3s over here as well. Okay, and the 1 doesn't do anything else, does it? No, it doesn't. So we continue on with the 7s and see what we can do. Oh, actually, before we do, what have we got here? We've got 4, 6, and 8 here. So let's punch in the 4s and the 8s. So that means the 4s are up top. Now, is another number up top? Not that I can see. So we'll continue on with the 7s and see how we get on. So we have another pair of 7s over here. So the 7s are locked on columns 2 and 3 in these 2 boxes. Oh, I've already got a 7 here, so there's nothing else to say about a 7 actually. 7's also locked in these 2 cells and these 2 cells because I've got 7 here, pointing pair of 7s and a 7 on row 4. Okay, moving on to the 8s, we have a pair of 8s here. We have an 8 here because of these 2 8s, so the 6 is unlocked. Now, does a 6 give us anything? It gives us a pair of 6s over there. And that's it. So what else does an 8 do? Or do the 8s do? Be-do. Got another pair of 8s over here because I've got the 8s on columns 8 and 9 and 1 on row 5. So that's all I can do with the 8s, I think. It's revealed a triple here, which is 1, 3, and 4. So let's punch these numbers in. So I've got 2, 3, and 4 up top. That leaves me 1, 5, 7, and 9. To be continued, I think. Anything interesting here? 5, 9, and 5, 2, and 9. Okay, I don't think I can do anything with that either. But I think... Oh, hang on. I haven't finished with the 9s yet because we have a pair of 9s there and a pair of 9s over there. So, anything else to say about the 9s? They're locked in here. I think that's it. Okay, that's the first scan. I really need to blow my nose, so I'm going to do that first. Okay, now that that's out of the way, can we see any weak areas on the puzzle? We looked at this column already and we can't unveil anything. It's 2, 5, and 9. So I've got 2 and 9 there, which I don't think is that useful. Okay, any other weak areas? 5, 7, 9, and 3. 3, 7. So that's 5 and 9. If this is 5 and 9, that forms a 5, 7, 9 triple. That means there has to be a 3. In fact, yeah, the 3 would have told me that already. So with the 3 here, we have another pair of 3s at the bottom. I think that's all I can say about that. Any other weak areas? I know this is 5, but I don't think that's that useful. So this is 159 and 159 and 7. So the 7's actually locked in these two cells now because of the 3. So that means that can't be a 7 anymore. So I guess I can punch in the 5s now because it's not going to do a lot in terms of cluttering the grid. So this is 5, 9, 4 and 8. Okay, so this is a 4-8 pair forming on the column. So why don't I punch in all the 8s? 8s are there. 4s are everywhere. But this is a 4-8 pair. Therefore, this cannot be 4 and 8. That unlocks a 5, which leaves me a 4, 8, 9 here. The 5 also unlocks a 9 there. Or rather, not unlock a 9. It eliminates a 5 there. So anything else? With the 5, 1 and 5 are now forming here, so that's a matching pair, and I think that's it. Okay, so what does a 1 and 5 do for us? Not a whole lot, if I have to guess. Not a whole lot. But what is going on in this box in general? Have we got anything hidden? I'm missing a 9, 4. Anything else? Hold on. I'm missing 4, 9, 7 and 5, no, 2. 2, 4, 9 and 7 on this row. So 2 can't go here. So that's a 4, 7 and 9. Don't think that's useful at all. Okay. So what about this cell? I'm looking for some naked singles. I've got 1, 2, 3, missing a 4. I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this is a naked 4. Because I've got 1, 2, I've got pointing pair of 3s there. I'm missing a 4. I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we have fulfilled our sneeze quota for the morning. We have an Alexia sneezes in the morning. Oh, we have, do we have anything interesting? We did have a hidden pair, definitely. So, hidden pair. This is a naked single. Let's get on with it. So, we've got a 4. That opens up the 3, leaving me a 2, 4 pair. The 3 also, unlocks a 3 down here, which is the end of that. 4, 8, 7, 9. 1, 5 and 7. I got 1 and 5 there, so that must be a 7. So that unlocks a 7. This is 1 or 5. Can a 7 do anything else then? 7s, there's a 7 locked in here now because of the 7 on column 5, which unlocks a 2. Does a 2 do anything? Gives us a pair of 2s over there. We've got 2s here as well. That's not useful. I don't think the 2 does anything special. So I'm going to go back to the 7 for a second. The 7 unlocks a 5 and a 7 up top, which unlocks the 1 and the 9, which means the 9 is here. 5 and 7 are unlocked, which unlocks another 7. Okay, we're getting a lot of changes happening on the grid, so I don't know if I can follow everything. Got a pair of 5s down there. Okay, what about the 1s? 1s and 3s are now locked in place. 4 and 8 makes sense. This is 5, 6 and 8. This can't be 4 and 9, so 6 and 8. Okay, we can't do anything with that. Okay, I'm going to have a sip of water. Okay, so anything else interesting going on then? Okay, this is 4 and 9. No, this can't be 4 and 9. This is 4, 9 and... Oh, 4, 9 and 2. Oh, that's still not useful. So this is 2 and 9. God damn it, this is 2, 4 and 9 on this row. Not useful. 2, 5 and 9. Still not useful. So we may just have to do another scan on the grid and see if we can find anything. So twos, two, threes, fours. Got a 4 over here. This single 4 unlocks a 4, which I think unlocks a 9 and a 2. So that unlocks a 2 and 4 up top, leaving me with a pair of 4s there. This is now 2, 3, and 9. That means that's got to be a 3, leaving me with a 2 and 9 pair there. And these are 6 and 8, which are unlocked because there couldn't have been an 8. I've already pencil marked in all the 8s. Oops. That's not an 8 anymore. So this is a 9, which leaves me with a 4, 8 pair. Okay, does a 9 do anything else? It unlocks a pair of 9s down there. Okay. So anything else? Oops. Oh my god. Why does it sometimes not click on the squares? I click on the square or cell and it doesn't lock. It doesn't select it. It's really annoying. So I've got a pair of 3s there. Don't think it's particularly useful, but I do think the pair of 6s are useful because I've got 6s locked on rows 7 and 9. So there must be a 6 on row 8, which is here. So that unlocks a 3, which unlocks the 1 and 3. And now we should be able to pencil mark in some more 1s. This has to be a 6 now. Only number left on the column. So got another 6, unlocks a 5, which means nothing at the moment. But it does tell me I have an 8 over there. So that unlocks the 8 and the 1. So I've got a pair of 1s over here. Not quite there yet. But I do have a 4. So that unlocks the 1, 4 over there. This is a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is here. 2, 2, 9, and 9 are all unlocked. The 4 and 8 are unlocked by the 8. So this must be a 6. And that's an 8 and a 4. The 1 and 5 unlocked by the 1 there. So that's today's New York Times hard Sudoku using slider notations. And we shall move on to today's genuinely accessible Sudoku. Let's have a look at what we've got. We have some dots. Normal Sudoku rules apply. If two cells are separated by a grey dot, then the digits they contain must be able to produce the answer 8 by applying one of the 4 standard arithmetic operations. If two cells are not separated by the dot, this may or may not happen. What? Okay, so let's think about it. Division is not going to work, right? Oh, yes, it can. Well, division and multiplication, 1 and 8, is one option. Okay. And then we've got additions and subtractions, so 9, 1. God, there's a lot of options. So, at first glance, it feels like this is quite a tricky one, but there's probably a simple solution to this. So first of all, we've got an 8 on this row and this row, and we've got a lot of dots here. So the 3 numbers that can form an 8. So I don't think 2 and 4 can go in there because, hang on, I can have a 2, 6, and 4. So 2 plus 6 and 2 times 4 will make an 8. So it's possible. Oh, this one can make 4 possible numbers. So what number can do that? Probably a 1. Can a 2 make 3 8s? 2 times 4 plus 6, no, 3s. 3s can only be additions. 4s can only be multiplications by 2. 5 can only be additions. 6 additions. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this has to be a 1 then. So these 2 cells must be a 1. And it must be an 8. That must be an 8 then. Because you can have 1 times 8. 9 minus 1, 1 plus 7. So these must be 7s and 9s. So that must be, oh, that means that must be a 7. And that means that's an 8, that's a 9. Okay, so now, what have we got left? We've got, I guess, 2, 4, and 6 left. So 2, 4, and 6. That leaves me a 3. Okay, so that's reasonable. Same logic there. 2, 4, and 6. I don't know where to go yet. But this must... Oh, no, not a 3. This must be a 5. Okay. Oh, we have another 1. Oh. Oh, hang on. That's okay. Because this number stretches into another cage. So one of these numbers have to repeat. So let's think about this. 8 can't go there. So 8, 7, and 9. 7, 9, and 8 are done. So I guess this has to be a 2, right? And then we've got 4 and 6s locked in those cells. That's my speculation. And that makes me think this has to be a 2 as well. Okay. A bit nervous about this. Could be bad logic. But we're gonna keep going and see what happens. So this is a 3 based on normal Sudokus, which means there's a 3 over there. What else can I do? Are the 6s quite restricted? Yes, they are. 4 and 6. So there has to be a 6 here. And 6 can only work with the 2, if I'm not mistaken. I can't think of any other ways to make an 8 with the standard operators. So 2 and 6 are resolved because of a 2. So with that 6, I've got another pair of 6s over there. So 2 6 out of the way, that leaves me, it can't be 1 and 8. So 3, so let's say 2, 3, 4. So at least, so it can't be 5, it has to be 1 and 9 then. And that leaves me 7. Oh wait, hold on. That can be 1 and 7. Oh shit. Did I make a stupid? No, this can be 1 and 7. So it can be 1, 7, or 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and 4 are out. So it has to be 5. Can't be 5, 3. Can't be 6, 2. 7, 1. So this has to be a 1 then. And this has to be a 7 or 9. Okay, so that leaves me a pair of 1s there. Okay. What else can we do? 4s. 4s are locked in these cells. I don't like that. But we're going to pass mark those in. Oh, this has to be a 5, doesn't it? So that leaves me 7, 9, and 8, 2, 8. So, can't be 8. So this has to be an 8 now, because there's no more 8s. So that unlocks the 9 and the 7. Maybe useful. And now I've got 2, 7, and 9. Okay, so that's a pointing pair of 2s, not important right now. Are the 2s actually quite restricted? I've got a pair of 2s there. And I guess the 2s can go in any of these cells. But 2 can only go with a 4. Oh, no, 2 can go with 4 and 6. So there are options. Didn't quite sneeze there. Thought I had one building up. What are these? 5, 7, 9 and 5, 7, 9 and 4. So that has to be a 4 with normal Sudoku. So it gives me a pointing pair of 4s. Not useful. 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay. Disappointing. So, pair of 8s over there. Oh, this is an 8 as well. So, another pair of 8s unlocked. Okay. Pair of 7s are locked in there. So, 7 can only go for 1 to make an 8 as possible. Okay, these can't be 4. Oh, no, they can be 2 and 4, can't they? But that means this cannot be a 4 because of the 2. Morning, Vivek. How are you? Oh, this is 3, 4, and 5, aren't they? Okay, so without a 2, this has to be 3 and 5. That means this can't be a 4. This is a 3, 5 pair. And that leaves me 2. Oh, this can't be a 2. So this is 7, 9, and 1. So that must be a 1. And this can be 7 and 9. No problem at all for lurking. Hope you're doing well. And you had a go with this Sudoku as well, because it is very interesting to start. This is 7, 9, and 5, so 5 must be over here. So 5s are locked on columns 7 and 9, therefore there must be a 5 here. Okay, what else can I do now? I should have a fair few numbers now. I should have some more numbers to place. So number to deduce is that's an 8. So what number should I look at next? Still can't resolve the 4 and 6. Can't deduce that. So this is the only one that I haven't actually narrowed down. So that's interesting. Okay, this can't be a 7, so that's 5 and 9. I don't think that's useful to look at. So let's look at other numbers. We've got 2s are now locked down here. Okay. How's are the 3s? 3s. Don't think the 3s are very exciting to look at. I've got some pointing 4s there, but they're not really pointing anywhere for me. So, oh, the 4 here unlocks the 4 and 6. Now, does that change things up a bit? That opens up that 4, so that's a 6. Which, does that mean anything? Does that unlock anything? I don't think it does, but it does give me a 6 over here as well, with 2 and 6. So these are 5s and 3. 3 and 5. So that's my 3, 5 pair. So that's a 7, 9 pair, giving me a 2. So I've got 2, 7, and 9. Okay, so these are 1, 3, and 5 again. Okay, I'll allow it. And this cannot be a 7 anymore, so 9 and 7 are resolved. Okay. Where do we go now? Where do we go? Oh, we can get rid of the 5 there because of the 3, 5 matching pair. In fact, these are now 3s. So, what's this then? 7 and 9. Yeah, 7 and 9 can go kind of everywhere down here. So we're not fond of them. But we do have a pointing pair of 9s there, which means the 9s are locked on the top row. It's kind of interesting, but not really. 4, 5. How are the 5s doing? Can we resolve any more 5s? No, we can't. That's annoying. Annoying! Just like my voice. 6. 6s are locked in those places. So the 2s and 6s are locked in the same 4 cells. Interesting. 7s. 7, 7, 7. Okay, 7's also locked in these cells. So 7 and 9's are locked together, but I don't think there's another number that we can place. So this is not POG. Eight, 9. Right, so that's everything. Okay, so I think I need to have a look at this. Oh, hold on. We've got 7, 9, and 5. That's, no, 4, 7, and... Yeah, 4, 7, and 9 there. 4, 7, 9 locked in these cells. Okay, so this can't be a 7. This can't be a 4. Oh. Is that not already useful? That forms a 7, 9 pair. So that's 7 or 9. There has to be a 1, which means that's a 2. Which means that's a 1. And that's a 2. Okay, so that was useful. 4, 6, 8 here. I've got 4 and 6, so that unlocks in 8. Hey, morning, Juliet. Oh, I missed the raid there, Jagger. Sorry about that. Made a new discovery. If you are willing to use emotes as well as digits, it's a lot easier to find 9 unique symbols for each row. Can I just show you something? Let's see. Let us see. Copy link. Also, hi Julian. Oh, not Julian. Jagji's gang. Oh, that just kind of. Can I drag this image into Chrome? Does this work? No. Can you be less of a butt? Let's go to my download drive. Oh crap, where do I download things from Chrome? There we go. Can I open this in Chrome, please? There we go. Check this out. Check this bad boy out. They use letters. Because I think it's easier to type in letters than emoji. That is one thing I will say. But who wants to do this Sudoku? Someday. We might have to make that like a weekend thing. We shall see. But anyway, I think we resolved the 8, leaving me with 4 and 6. So that's solved. And this 8 is resolved, which resolves a 3 and the 1, leaving me a 7-9 pair. Okay, so that's a 7-9 matching pair, so that's 5 unlocked. 7-9 matching pair, so that must be another 5. And that solves a 3 and a 5, 5, 3, 5, 3. All the way around. The 7 here unlocks the 9 and the 7, and the 7 and the 9, and the 7 and the 9. Oh, damn. It doesn't solve these ones, but I do have a... Oh, hey, hang on, this can't be a 4. So that has to be a 9, that has to be a 4, and that has to be a 7. Which solves the 7 and 9, which means that's a 9. And that has to be a 6, which means that's a 6. And this is a 3. And I guess this is a 1. And that's today's genuinely accessible Sudoku. So I hope you guys find that useful. If you did, please leave a like below on the YouTubes. And if you want me to do your Sudokus for you, hit the subscribe button and I may appear magically in your house and do your Sudoku for you one of these nights. But never when you're looking. If you look, I won't be there. And I shall see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, YouTubes.